Philosopher Saint Sri Gnaneshwara, an embodiment of knowledge divine and peace. Philosopher Saint Sri Gnaneshwara World Peace Prize 2019 awarded with highest reverence and respect to His Highness Dr. Karan Singh ji, an eminent visionary, Indian statesman, scholar, thinker, philosopher, educationist, poet, environmentalist, philanthropist, and cultural ambassador. Citation of honor. We, the members of the Philosopher Saint Sri Gnaneshwara World Peace Prize Committee 2019, feel extremely honored and privileged to confer this most prestigious Peace Prize in the name of one of the greatest philosopher saints of India, Sri Gnaneshwara. Your Excellency, you were born in the royal family of Jammu and Kashmir to Maharaja Hari Singh ji and Maharani Tara Devi ji of Mother India. You received your school education in the prestigious Doon School, Dehradun, and later on joined the Jammu Kashmir University, where you completed MA in Political Science. After the accession of Jammu and Kashmir to India post-independence in 1947, you became the Crown Prince of the state. And following this, for nearly 2 decades, you served your home state Jammu and Kashmir in various capacities, first as Sadr-e-Riyasat and later on as the Honorable Governor. In the year 1961, you earned your PhD in philosophy from the prestigious Banaras Hindu University for your thesis on Swami Sri Aurobindo as prophet of Indian nationalism, a subject that was very close to your heart. Your most outstanding reputation as a true representative of the people was affirmed when you overrode the national sentiment and were re-elected as a member of parliament in the general elections post-emergency in 1977. You are the recipient of many honors and awards, recognizing your dedication and devotion in promoting the values of our great country, Mother India, and in deference to your outstanding contribution as a scholar and philosopher, the Government of India has honored you with the second highest civilian honor of the country, that is Padma Vibhushan. We, the members of the Philosopher Saint Sri Gnaneshwara World Peace Prize Committee, Pune, India, express utmost reverence and respect to your noble life mission, which is the tangible expression of philosopher Sant Sri Gnaneshwara's philosophy of knowledge divine and peace, based on the universal laws and principles of Mother Nature. In recognition of your relentless efforts and humanitarian service for the well-being of the entire mankind, the committee feels privileged and honored in conferring this most prestigious Philosopher Saint Sri Gnaneshwara World Peace Prize 2019 on Your Highness Dr. Karan Singh ji, befittingly at the auspicious hands of Honorable Dr. Arif Mohammad Khan, Governor of Kerala, on Thursday, 3rd October 2019 at Philosopher Saint Sri Gnaneshwara World Peace Prayer Hall, Vishwarajbaug, Pune, India.
Thank you, Dr. Preeti, and let us rise in our seats as we join the celebration of the conferment of Philosopher Saint Sri Gnaneshwara World Peace Prize 2019 at the auspicious hands of Sri Arif Mohammad Khan, the Honorable Governor of Kerala, which is now being conferred on Honorable Dr. Karan Singh ji. A big round of applause, my friends, as we confer the memento, the citation of honor, and a cash prize of rupees 5.25 lakh rupees. The applaud should continue as we witness these beautiful visuals of conferment of Philosopher Saint Shri Ganeshwara World Peace Prize. Beautiful memories and visuals to be cherished in our memories for lifetime. And let us feel fortunate that we all could be part of this beautiful moment in our lives. Thank you, Professor Dr. Vishwanath Karat, for making us part of this journey. In the presence of all the dignitaries on the dais,
Honorable Governor of Kerala, my good friend and colleague, Janab Arif Muhammad Khan, Dr. Vishwanath Karad, the moving spirit behind this parliament, and the creator of this magnificent complex where we are meeting, Dr. Vijay Bhatkar, Chancellor Nalanda University, Shri Guruji Dr. Balaji Tom Tambe, apne Guruji Chidanand ji. I thought I was going to make the speech. You've made the speech in my place. And all the other people, my daughter-in-law Ritu and her friend Dr. Anamika Vadhera, who were largely responsible for my being here today, other speakers and friends. To receive a World Peace Prize in the name of one of our greatest saints, Sant Gyaneshwar, is an honor that I will always cherish. And that too in this unique setting. As Swamiji was just saying, and other speakers have said, it is the extraordinary vision of Dr. Vishwanath Karad that has created out of a plain field this magnificent structure, not only the highest dome in the world, but the spirit that motivates all his institutions. I must say that as this is an interfaith gathering, I have requested the organizers to make out the check, not in my name, but in the name of an interfaith organization with which I am associated, the Temple of Understanding India Foundation. So this will go a long way, Karadji, in helping us to develop our activities in the faith movement. There was some question as to what I should speak about today. I had certain ideas. Vishwanathji thought otherwise. He wanted me to speak on Sant Gyaneshwar. I am not able to do that, I'm afraid, because I have not read Marathi. But I will share with you some thoughts on the Bhagavad Gita, if I may, very briefly. Because Gyaneshwari was what Sant Gyaneshwar left here as his indelible contribution to Indian culture. Now the Bhagavad Gita is indeed a very, very unique text. We have a lot of Vedas, as you know, we have the Vedas, we have the Upanishads, which to my mind are the high watermark of Indian philosophy. And we have the Puranas, the Itihasas, the Mahabharata and the Ramayana. But embedded in the Mahabharata, there is a short text of 700 verses. It is not the largest, not the most important text. Theologically, the Upanishads are more significant because they are Shruti, whereas this is Smriti. But nonetheless, like the pole star is not the biggest star in the sky, but it is very bright and it shows the way. It never changes its direction. In the same way, amongst all our scriptures, the Bhagavad Gita has a very special place. Shankaracharya himself said, Bhagavad Gita kinchit dhita, Ganga jal lavkanika pita, sakatapi yasya murari samarcha, tasya yama kim kurute charcha. He said that even a little of this wisdom will go a long way. And the Gita itself says, Neha bikramanasosti, pratyavayo naja vidyate, swarpam apyasya dharmasya, tarayate mahato bhayat. On this path, no effort is wasted. No hostile forces can prevail, even a little of this dharma, swalpamasya dharmasya, trayate mahato bhayat, saves us from a great fear. So this Gita has a very special position, and every great philosopher, from Shankaracharya to Ramanujacharya, Madhvacharya, Sant Gyaneshwar himself, Vallabhacharya, Lokmanya Tilak, Sri Aurobindo, Gandhiji, Vinoba, Sri Krishna Prem, they have all written commentaries on the Gita, which is why we have so many different perspectives on this. It's like a diamond with multiple perspectives. It can be seen from different angles. But I will place before you very briefly why I think Gita is so important, Governor Sahib. The first reason is that the Gita is a scripture of conflict. It is a Sangharsha Shastra. And we are in a conflictual situation. The Upanishads are quite different. Wahan to ekant, they were sitting in the ashrama, the Guru was there, the Shishyas were there, they were asking questions and answering them. But here we are in the middle of a battle. The conches have blown. प्रक्षपात आरंभ होने जा रहे हैं और उस संघर्षमय परिस्थिति में the Gita comes to us, and that touches us because we are all in a Mahabharata. Every one of us is in the middle of a Mahabharata, and all of us have to face the challenges that the Mahabharata raises, that this war raises. It is not a scripture to sit back comfortably and study. It is a scripture of conflict. And that is why I think it is so important for us today. The second reason is the divine personality of the teacher. Every Shastra has a guru, has a teacher. But in the Gita, it is Sri Krishna himself who is there. I mean, Sri Krishna has a unique personality. You can look upon him as a representative of the divine. Tameva bhanto nabhati sarvam tasya bhasa sarvam edim bhavati. Or as the Virat Swarupa, Sri Karadji just showed us a beautiful statue of the Virat Swarup Darshan here. Unique. I have not seen that sort of a statue anywhere else. That was the darshan that Sri Krishna gave to Arjun. But above all, he is the charioteer. Usually the owner of the chariot is the superior and the charioteer is below him. But here we have a reversal. Krishna himself is a charioteer, guiding his friend Arjuna in the battle. And therefore, because of Sri Krishna's unique personality, this Gita becomes particularly important. The third reason is the unique relationship between the Guru and the Shishya in the Gita. The Gurus are very important, as you know, in our culture. Akhanda mandalakaram vyaptam yena characharam tat padam darshitam yena tasmai Shri Guruve namaha. Agyanti vinandasya jnananjana shalakaya chakshurun militem yena tasmai Shri Guruve namaha. The Guru has a very important place. Guru means that who shows you the way, shows you the light. But here the relationship, the integral relationship between the Guru and the Shishya is unique as far as I can see. And this comes out in one shloka, which Arjuna says after the Vishwarupa Darshan. What does he say? Tasmat pranumya pranidhaya kayam prasadaye tvam ahamishi medium piteva putrasya sakheva sakyu priya priya yarasi devasu. What an extraordinary relationship. He says, I demand grace from you. How? Piteva putrasya, like a father to a dear son. But that's not enough, because that is also bound within the family structure. Sakheva sakyu, like a friend to a dear comrade. Friendship knows no barriers. A beggar and a king can be friends. Friendship cuts across barriers of race and caste and creed. But not even that. Priya priya yar, like the lover to the beloved. What an extraordinary relationship. Combination of the love of a father for a son, of a friend to a dear comrade, and of the lover to the beloved. All these three relationships are found in the relationship between Krishna and Arjuna in the Gita. And that, I think, makes it a very unique relationship. And fourthly, the universal applicability of the teachings of the Gita. The Gita does not say that you cannot follow other paths. Ye yatha mam prapadyante tans tatheva bhajamyaham. Whoever worships me in whatever way, and when he says me, he's not talking as Vasudeva, son of Vasudeva. He's talking as a representative of the divine. So he says, whatever way you want to come, yo yo yam tanum bhakta shraddhya architamachyati tasya tasyachalam shraddham tam eva vidhamyaham. If you come to me with shraddha, with devotion, I will strengthen your spiritual life. So these four reasons, the fact that the Gita is a scripture of conflict and we find ourselves in a conflictual situation, two, the unique personality of the Guru in the Gita, third, the unique integral relationship between the Guru and the disciple in the Gita, and fourthly, the universal applicability of the Gita. It is not directed towards any one caste or creed, which is why, along with the Bible and the Quran Sharif, it has become one of the most widely circulated and revered texts around the world. Now, what is the teaching of the Gita? Again, 4 points very briefly, because Swamiji took up a lot of my time. So you can't blame me for for cutting short my speech. Four points is what is the teaching of the Bhagavad Gita. The first teaching is the theory of correct action. Karam ki vyakhya. What is action? All of us are involved in action. But what is the correct action? It's very interesting what the Gita does. The Gita does not make a list, Governor Sahab, of do's and don'ts. Ye karo, ye. He doesn't say that. There's one simple mantra that he gives. Yata pravittir bhutanam yen sarvamidam tatam swakarmana tam abhyarcha siddhim vindati manava. If you do your work as a dedication to the divine, you will go towards perfection. That is a great, extraordinary thing to say. I am a worshipper of Lord Shiva. Yat yat karma karomi tattat akhilam shambho tavaradhanam. Whatever I do, I dedicate to Lord Shiva, including this award and this speech. So if you dedicate your work to the divine, then automatically you will know what is to be done and what is not to be done. Because then if you do something wrong, if you do something wrong, you will immediately say, no, this is something I cannot dedicate to my divine. So उन्होंने मंत्र दे दिया है कि जो कार्य करो वो भगवत के चरणों में अर्पित कर दो, अपने इष्ट के चरणों में अर्पित कर दो, तब आप कभी कुकर्म नहीं कर सकते. क्योंकि जो ही आप कुकर्म करेंगे तो आपको लगेगा मैं शिव जी के सामने कैसे रख सकता हूँ ये कर्म. So that is, I think, the first teaching of the Bhagavad Gita, which is very important. The second teaching of the Gita, which I think is very important, it gives us an integrated yoga, samagra yoga. As you know, there are four main paths of yoga in our culture. There is the Jnana Yoga, the way of the mind, the Upanishads, Satasat Viveka, the study of those great texts. There is the Bhakti Yoga, the way of the heart, the way of bhakti, devotion. There is the Karma Yoga, the way of the arms, and there is the Raja Yoga, the way of the breath. In the Gita, Lord Krishna gives us guidance on all these four yogas. Nahi jnanena sadrisham pavitram hi vidyate. He says you must be a jnani, jnanibhyo Arjuna. He celebrates wisdom. Bhakti, of course, is involved with Krishna, because wherever Krishna is, there will always be bhakti. He was born for his bhaktas. So bhakti yoga is automatically there. Karma yoga I have explained to you already. And Raja yoga, if you read chapters 5 and particularly chapter 6, you will get enough guidance as to how to sit, how to breathe, and how to meditate. You do not have to stand on your head in order to be able to do that. Although I'm sure there are lots of people here who can stand on their heads. Swamiji, I'm sure, will be able to stand on his head. But I cannot. I don't think standing on one's head is a condition necessary for spiritual realization. I think what is needed is to be able to regulate your breath quietly and sit and meditate. So this integral yoga, all 4 yogas in one, Sri Aurobindo has in his great commentary, Guesses on the Gita, stressed the integral nature of the Gitas. So the Gita gives us all 4 yogas and they are not mutually exclusive. इस घोर कलयुग में तो हमें ज्ञानी भी होना है, हमें भक्त भी होना है, हमें कर्मयोगी भी होना है और हमें राजयोगी भी होना है. चारों योगों का सम्मिश्रण होगा तब जाके हमारा कार्य बनेगा. ये गीता का दूसरा संदेश है. पहला मैंने बताया कर्म की व्याख्या, दूसरा एक समग्र योग की कल्पना, तीसरा repeated assurances of divine intervention, समग्र आश्वासन. गीता कहते रहते हैं यदा यदा हि धर्मस्य ग्लानिर्भवति भारत अभ्युत्थानाम धर्मस्य तदात्मानं सृजाम्यहम् परित्राणाय साधूनां विनाशाय च दुष्कृतां धर्म संस्थापनार्थाय संभवामि युगे युगे. इन्होंने ये कहा है. एंड ही टेल्स कौनते न में भक्त विनश्यति. But here I have to add one point, Vishwanathji, which you may not have heard before. It's very important that we hold him to his promise. श्री कृष्ण बड़े टेढ़े हैं, याद रखिए. वो चालाक बहुत हैं, वो सीधे नहीं हैं. शंकर भगवान तो सीधे हैं. प्रसन्न होंगे तो प्रसन्न, अप्रसन्न होंगे तो भस्मावशेषम मदनम चकार. श्री कृष्ण जो हैं वो बहुत त्रिभंगी हैं और इसलिए उनकी विचार. तो वो कहते हैं मैं आऊँगा आऊँगा. तो मुझे गवर्नर साहब गालिब का वो शेर याद आ रहा है कि हमने माना कि तगाफुल न करोगे, लेकिन हमने माना कि तगाफुल न करोगे लेकिन खाक हो जाएंगे हम तुमको खबर होने तक. यू बेटा हरी अप इफ यू गो टू कम. क्या देख रहे हैं आप मजे से? आप बांसुरी बजाते जाइए मजे से और यहाँ हम लोग सब जलील हो रहे हैं. अगर आपने कुछ करना है तो करिए. और मुझे लगता है ये जो जैसा धर्म का काम विश्वनाथ जी कर रहे हैं उन्हीं की प्रेरणा से कर रहे हैं, दैविक प्रेरणा से कर रहे हैं. इस प्रकार से काम अधिक होंगे तभी जाके हमारा कल्याण होगा. इसलिए पहले मैंने कहा कर्म की व्याख्या, समग्र कर्म की चेतना और समग्र आश्वासन. अंत में जो कहते हैं समग्र समर्पण. अंत में जब सारी गीता हो जाती है तो क्या कहते हैं ठाकुर जी, बहुत बहुत मार्मिक है. सारी गीता उन्होंने सुना दी अर्जुन के प्रश्नों में. फिर बगैर प्रश्न के वो कुछ कहते हैं. क्या कहते हैं? सर्वधर्मान परित्यज्य माम एकम शरणम व्रजः अहम त्वा सर्व पापेभ्यो मोक्षयिष्यामि मा शुचा. कि भाई ये सब धर्म छोड़ दो. धर्म क्या? धार्यति इति धर्म. हम समझते हैं हमारी विद्या हमारे धारण करेगी, हमारा धन हमें धारण करेगा, हमारी राजनीति धारण, ये कोई भी चीज़ नहीं रहेगी. धारण केवल वो आत्मिक जो शक्ति है वही करेगी. वो कहते हैं सर्वधर्मान परित्यज्य, मेरी तरफ. अब जो माम कहते हैं, फिर से मैं कहूँगा, माम वासुदेव, वसुदेव के पुत्र नहीं. माम जो वो कहते हैं वो परब्रह्म स्वरूप के एक प्रतीक के रूप में कह रहे हैं. आप उसको कैसा मानिए, आप उसको खुदा मानिए, आप उसको जीसस क्राइस्ट मानिए, उसको मैं तो शिव मानता हूँ, जैसे भी आप मानिए. आप मेरी तरफ अगर आओगे, हम सर्व पापेभ्यो मोक्षयिष्यामि, मैं सब पापों से दूर करूँगा. अंत में क्या कहते हैं? माँ शुचः. 2 शब्द देखिए. माँ शुचः का मतलब डरो नहीं. जैसे अंधेरे कमरे में बच्चा चल रहा हो, माँ पीछे खड़ी है, बेटा डरो नहीं, मैं तुम्हारे पीछे हूँ. तो श्री कृष्ण कहते हैं कि जितनी भयंकर परिस्थितियाँ हैं आप डरो नहीं, मैं वहाँ हूँ. अगर आपने वास्तव में जिस भी धर्म को आप माने, अगर वास्तव में उस धर्म को आपने पूरा अपना लिया है तो वो शक्ति जो है वो आपके साथ हमेशा रहेगी. याद रखिए, यही सबसे बड़ा गीता का संदेश है. और मैं तो समझता हूँ मित्रों, और यहाँ जो वरिष्ठ वक्ता बैठे हैं, भगवान श्री कृष्ण की मुर्ली आज भी बज रही है, लेकिन हम सुन नहीं सकते, इतना शोर उगुल है। चाहे वो राजनीति का शोर उगुल हो, चाहे वो अर्थनीति का शोर उगुल हो,
ऐसे कहा, यही अनुभूति है इस जगह की।
चाहे सोशल मीडिया का शोर उगुल हो, ये इतना शोर उगुल हम कहाँ सुनने के समय को किसको है सुनने के लिए। अगर हम एक क्षण के लिए बैठ जाएं और मुरली सुनने की कोशिश करें, तो आज भी वो बज रही है और आज भी हमारी चेतना में वो दिव्य चेतना आ सकती है। इसलिए आज हम जो हम नृत्य देख रहे हैं, नटराज शिव भगवान शंकर का नृत्यावसाने नटराज रायो ननाद धक्काम नव पंचवारम उद्धर्तु कामान सनकादि सिद्धान ये तत्विमर्शे शिवतुतजालम। वो जो सारा ब्रह्मांड जो चल रहा है, उसके बीच में हम कहाँ पहुँचते हैं, हमारी चेतना कहाँ होती है, हमारा व्यक्तित्व क्या चीज़ है, ये हमें समझने का प्रयत्न करना चाहिए। जब तक हमारे भीतर जो शक्ति है, जब तक हम उसको स्पर्श नहीं करेंगे, तब तक हमारा कल्याण न व्यक्तिगत हो सकता है और न सामूहिक हो सकता है। इसलिए भाई और बहनों, गवर्नर साहब विश्वनाथ जी, मैं एक श्लोक से अपना भाषण समाप्त करूंगा। वो श्लोक है, श्री कृष्ण को प्रार्थना है कि हे भगवान, आप आज ही हमारी चेतना को अपने चरणों में ले लीजिए। अंतिम समय न जाने कहाँ होंगे, आईसीयू में हो, कहाँ हो, बोल सके नहीं बोल सके, उस समय तक न रुकिए, आप आज ही कृपा करिए। कृष्णत्वदीय पद पंकज पंजरांते अद्येव में विशितु मानस राजहंस प्राण प्रयाण समये कफवाति पित्ते ही कंठावरोधन विधौ स्वर्णम कुतस्ते। जय हो।
Let's rise in our seats and give a big round of applause. Let's rise in our seats, friends, and give a big round of applause. Philosopher Shri Gyaneshwara World Peace Prize awardee, Honorable Dr. Karan Singh ji, Padma Vibhushan and eminent visionary of Indian statesman, scholar, thinker, philosopher, for his beautiful words of wisdom. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for being here today.